The end is never the end. It's 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 never the end. So here we are at the Stanley parable. I'm probably going to include it somewhere below the screens, but I actually had to open this up twice, and I got like dialogue from this person that just kept sending me texts, and when I had to adjust stuff. Anywho, I'll probably show that later when I actually do have frames that don't drop, because that's what happened the first two times. The first time I played it, it went through the I realized immediately through the cutscene, and OBS was being stupid. But here we are, so we're just going to begin the game. Oh wait, the end is never the end, is never the end, is never... Okay, anyway, intro.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy that, like, this game...
Stanley worked for a company in a
it came out, like, in 2013, and I was, like, in middle school watching Mark Clark and Jacksepticeye play this.
He sat at his desk
it's just crazy how, like,
and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
long this game has been out, and now it's, like, an Ultra Deluxe edition.
What buttons to push.
It's just crazy, man. And now I decide I could do it. Wait, is that ending? I don't recall that. They're Let's Plays. Anyhow,
and although others might have considered
yeah,
it's
really interesting. Now that I'm like, you know what? Let's just put Mario and stuff on the side. Stanley Parable, that's where we're at. And here we are.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one
also, like, the graphics in here
had
like
arrived on the monitor
look
for
so
him
much
to
better than they did the
showed up
first,
to give
like,
him
when it
instructions,
first came out.
call a meeting,
and I
or
suppose
even
it's
say
because it's
hi.
the Ultra Deluxe
Never in
version.
all his
so.
years at the company
Yeah.
had this happened. This complete
I'm just
isolation.
like really excited to play this
Something
because I
was
know
very clearly
I've seen,
wrong.
of course, as I
Shocked,
mentioned, I've
frozen
seen other
solid,
YouTubers play when
Stanley
I was like
found
in
himself
middle
unable
school,
to
but,
move
like,
for the longest time.
I know there's
But
new
as he came to his
content,
wits and
and I
regained
clicked
his
that new
senses,
content
he got up from
because
his desk and stepped out
it
of his
asked me
office.
if have you ever played this game before, and I said yes. Technically, I didn't play it, but I have watched YouTubers play it, and I've seen like all the endings of the old game that came out so long ago. And now that we're replaying this, I'm just, why not? I have like as much knowledge as them. But here we are, Stanley Parable. Many endings. Do you want to do this one? It's not that. This one's quick. Oh God. Oh, I want to get. Well, so if we go over here and we close the door,
But Stanley simply couldn't
the
handle
narrator.
the pressure. What if he had to make a
has
decision?
such a
What if
witty,
a crucial
like,
outcome fell under his responsibility?
such a
He
witty
had never been trained
conversation
for
with
that.
Stanley.
No.
It is always
This
funny.
couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait.
It's to wait.
Nothing will hurt me.
Nothing will hurt me.
break me.
Nothing will hurt me.
In here, I
Nothing
can be
will hurt
happy
me.
forever.
I can be
I
happy in
will
my
be happy.
office, just
Stanley
pressing
waited.
buttons. Oh wait, I
Hours
can't
passed,
interact with this.
Then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the
Yeah,
one
I
thing
know,
he
man.
knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come.
They will. They will.
Eventually,
In due time.
someday, they would arrive.
They would.
Soon,
They will arrive.
very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to.
Yep.
He will be told
My
what to
coworkers will return to me
Now
one
it's
day.
just
That
a
is
little bit
absolutely for
do.
certain.
Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
And that's the ending. That's literally like the quickest ending you can get in this game. I suppose we should just
All of
actually
his
put the
co-workers
game
were
now.
gone. What could it mean?
I don't know. It could
Stanley
be
decided
many
to go
things.
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, do I know something really funny? If you go in the settings and you go by controls, it has jump. You can't jump. I'm pressing spacebar. And I even got an achievement that says you can't jump. This game is great. Anyhow, I suppose we should play the game and just continue on our
When
merry
Stanley came
way.
to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I mean, Do we want to go left or do we want to go right? I know what's at both options, so we're going to go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah,
perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Just looking, like, just watching this
truly a room
the
worth
commentary
admiring.
from the narrator.
But eager to get back to business,
funny.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yeah, and then I also saw Jacksepticeye play this too, and like recently. It's pretty much what inspired me to pick this up again, and I want to like revisit some stuff because I forgot a lot of things, and I don't recall some of this stuff because it's been like over like a decade, about-ish, 8 years, 9 years, I don't know, somewhere around there since the game first released, and just playing this again is just
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Okay, yeah, I know narrator.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
Sure.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Okay.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story
You know, I'm just going to go here.
Really?
Yeah.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are
None
you
at
that
all.
convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yeah.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this,
certain.
but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
No, you don't. I
prove
doubt it.
Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Okay. I'll give you a chance.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Okay.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Through the red door. Got it.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Through the red door. Got it. Yep. I completely
don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Through the red door.
Right,
got
fine,
it.
You want to know so badly what's out there?
I
You
do.
want to find out what lies at the end of this road? You've chosen well. Don't let me stop you.
Okay, thank you.
You see? There's nothing here.
Oh.
I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Well,
broken rooms,
here
exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yeah.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
But this is cool, too. You get to see stuff that the game developers did do. And it's kind of
What would have
interesting.
made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
To jump.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Sure.
There we go. A third option.
A third door.
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Right.
Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Oh, I am ready for this. I am absolutely ready for this.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Let's give you a solid 3.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an
1
actual
or a
opinion,
2.
You know? Any level of critical
It's
thinking
not bad,
or
but it's not
engagement
good
with your
either.
surroundings? Does
I mean,
that
I
sound
wish
good?
a fourth
Think we can
option
do
would have
that?
been
Yes?
better.
Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Okay.
Perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Does it
Let's
let
take
me
a look.
jump, though? Oh. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I saw Jack have this on his video. That's a lot of doors open. Jeez. Okay. There's, like, actual speedruns of this, I'm pretty sure, too. This is me. Oh, my God. Yeah, woo! I'm ranked 9,328. That's great. Anyhow, let's go through this door again. I really want to go through this door again.
Now, would you say that competitive
rating.
leaderboard
There it is.
helped you
I thought it
feel
was on the left
motivated
side.
to keep walking through doors?
Oh,
Again,
yeah.
honest answers, please.
5.
Hey, I nearly
Straight
forgot.
5.
I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Okay.
And now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Sure.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Okay.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
Sure.
You click the button to move him back to the right.
Okay.
And if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game. All
Sounds
about the
very
desperation
meaningful and
tedium
thoughtful,
of endlessly
and
confronting the
it
demands
comes with a
of
lot of
family life.
creativity
I
to
think
that
the art world
the narrator
will really
thought
take
of
notice.
course.
But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
Sure,
so why
sure.
don't you give it 4
You know,
hours
I'm not
of
going to play it
to
for
make
4
sure
hours.
it's
That
effective.
seems very
Be
tedious
sure to keep
and
notes
boring.
on your experience.
I don't think I want to keep doing this over and over and over. We're just, I'm sorry, I really don't. Yeah, oh, you're getting there, you're getting there. You're getting there. Oh, you're almost there. Oh, you were getting there. Oh yeah, we're gonna let you burn out.
You heartless bastard.
I tried.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
No, it's
because
the
if it's
game's
latter,
just
well, I
not
don't know
that
what to
good.
do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Oh, God.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
You're welcome.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain?
Sure.
Let's see. What do we have here?
What do we have? I remember Minecraft
Yes,
and
this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Portal 2 being 2 games that were on the first thing of Stanley Parable and one of the endings. Oh.
Aha! Fascinating.
Oh yeah, Jack
What do
did
you think
this.
game is
I don't
about,
recall
Stanley?
doing this.
What's our backstory? What is our
Fire
motivation?
Watch, I think it's called. I've never played it or seen it
It's obvious to
actually
me that
before,
you are meant
but
to play as a creepy man spying
it seems
on
interesting.
innocent
I
civilians
might
below
actually
you
make this
from
up.
up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic
Yeah.
purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. Far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come,
there's even
venture
more?
outward and see what else is out there.
Oh my god, let me out. I want to experience this. Let me get down these steps. Pronto. Can you walk faster, Stanley, please? Please? You gotta take your time.
No, it can't be.
Wait, what? What's
It
wrong?
is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Lock it off. Oh god, there's an actual brick
Goodness,
wall.
Stanley, what a close call. You really wandered off into that thing, that big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any. Heavens, we are
awful.
We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
Another game
Preferably
that's
something
not
with
open
walls.
world.
Something with nice, big,
How dare they
insurmountable
let us play a
walls.
game with open worldness in it?
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Okay. Yeah, Rocket League. Oh,
Wonderful.
okay. I've seen
See,
Jack
this is
play this
exactly what I
ending,
had
so
in mind.
I'm not
Just a
as
nice
like,
big box
oh,
of
it's
ground
Rocket
around
League,
it.
or
There
whoa,
isn't
it's
any
Firewatch, even
possibility
though
that
I've
you could
never
get
seen her
lost
play
here.
Firewatch
Now this
before.
is
Until
game
I watched
design.
Jacksepticeye's
Stanley,
video of
if you manage
Stanley
to get lost in
Parable.
this game, I
Whoa,
will be
there's a wall.
phenomenally
I've totally
impressed.
never seen that before, even though I really had. Oh god, there's an actual brick wall. But, yeah.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here?
I'm just like,
there are lots of
just
cars
going
here
through
in the
this.
back,
I
but
want to
obviously there's
experience
no
this for
racetrack.
myself. And if
Okay,
you
I'm
haven't
seeing that
seen
there's a
this
ball
either,
of some
you
kind
get
back
to go,
here. Is
whoa,
this
it's
game
Rocket
sports
League.
ball?
I hate the fact that
Stanley,
he's not
I think it's
surprised, but
sports
I'm
ball.
certainly
What
am.
fun.
And good for
we
you.
shall run the bases
Good
and
for
do a
you.
touchdown together.
But,
Yes, I think surely we must.
surely we must.
Okay, Stanley,
We must
here's the
play
ball.
Rocket
Have
League.
fun.
Where is it? Oh. How do I click it? Oh, I click it. That's how it goes. Get in.
Are you doing
time
it?
out?
Are you winning?
Yeah.
Is this fun?
Yes.
Is it better
Yes.
than my miserable little story
This
that
is
I worked
great.
so hard on?
This is great.
Stanley, I have a thought.
I have to go now.
And I
I have to
realize
score.
I'm not a
Come on.
sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely...
Perhaps if I go
Hold
through
on.
here.
What are you doing?
Wait, what? What did it? What? Okay, I don't recall this.
That I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come
back. What happened to the narrator? Alright, anyhow, we're just going to keep going on with our merry old way. Oh god, I'm falling again. Yeah, this is great. We're here. Just going to keep exploring, see what we have. Don't know what this is. Am I going in circles? I'm probably going in circles, and I don't even realize that as I say it. 423. We're getting near 427. I see 424. 425. 427. Okay. Okay. Can we close the door? Oh, I can't close the door. That sucks. Oh, what's this? Anything? Anything? I'm in my room. How come I can't interact with it? Oh, we're out. This is actually kind of creepy. Oh. Is that it?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
Do I?
Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion.
Do I,
That's
though?
who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
You're saying this
Once
in a
this
very
ends, after it
condescending
all
way,
comes to a
narrator.
close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
I'll be back. I always come back.
I can wait.
Sure. I can wait too. Not. I'm just going to keep playing the game. Come on. Can you load? The end is never the end. It's never the end. God. Alright, here we are. That's cool. Here we are.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean? What could it
Stanley
mean?
decided to go to the meeting room.
I don't
Perhaps
know.
he had simply missed a memo.
Apparently I missed a memo. Who would have thunk? I did
When
it.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright. Let's just try and listen to the narrator. And let's do a route where we just completely listen to
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave
Tips for
of
not
disbelief,
getting fired.
Stanley
Talk
decided
less.
to go up to his boss's
Smile
office,
more.
hoping he might
That's
find an
Hamilton
answer there.
reference. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out pass aggressively on other coworkers. And okay, I did read that. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel. Okay, didn't read that. Everyone is unique. You, most of all. Of course. Is there any more slides? Is that it? Number of slides on the slide. Charts and slides. I'm seeing a lot more charts than slides, even though we're looking at a slide. Write which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Rates of increase in graphs per slide. Why is this? Please don't picture something. The boss appreciation act. That's great. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna continue my merry way. Broom closet. That's actually another ending.
Coming
could
to
go
a
down
staircase,
here. That's
Stanley
another
walked
ending.
upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright, well, I'm just going to try and listen to him because I feel like that's the proper way to have in a first episode of the Stanley Parable is to listen
Stepping
to
into
him
his manager's
and
office,
to deny
Stanley
him.
was once again
and then after
stunned
that,
to discover
it's
not
fine.
an
The
indication
hidden
of any
endings
human
where
life.
you listen and then you
Shocked,
don't, or you
unraveled,
don't, and then
Stanley
you do.
wondered in
It's just a
disbelief
complete
who
mixture of the
orchestrated
both.
this. What dark
That
secret
comes
was being
after, I
held from
feel.
him?
I don't know.
What he could not have known.
I feel
was
like
that
that's
the
what most
keypad
people
behind
do.
the boss's
Or
desk
they just say
guarded
the,
the
I will
terrible
listen
truth
to
that his
everything
boss
he
had been
says for the
keeping
last
from him.
ending. I
And
don't
so
know.
the boss
Take
had
your
assigned
pick.
it an
But
extra
I just feel
secret
like
pin
doing
number.
this, so.
2845. But of course,
Well,
Stanley
if I-
couldn't possibly have known this.
If I'm trying to like put it incorrectly, See if I can get the narrator to say something. Because I really...
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I don't know, man. It could be anything. It could be anything, man. It could be anything. I'm just that...
2845.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I don't know what the possible password could be. It could be anything. It can honestly be anything, man.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Oh, look at that! Wow! Oh wait, what happened? Oh, that happened. Okay. Let's just get in here. Let's see what there is. An elevator button. Ooh. Alright, we're going down an elevator. That's pretty exciting. Whee! I'm going down a roller coaster. Loading. Why not
Descending deeper into the building,
end.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Question what this elevator is. Why there's only 2 buttons to set elevator.
This
why not have a 3rd floor?
For long.
I don't know, man. Apparently there's only 2 floors with an elevator. I feel like if you have an elevator, there has to be more than 2 floors.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door.
3 feels okay,
but
then 2 just feels like you could just take steps. Like, I don't know. Anyhow, unless if it's like from a really tall height, then I guess having 2 floors is like makes sense, which is what I just did. So the entire conversation I was just having with myself commentating made no sense whatsoever. Anyway, let's press this button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Yep.
What horrible secret did this place hold?
Horror.
Stanley thought to
Absolutely
himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I don't know, man. Do I have the strength? I mean, I could, but I also couldn't. What do I do? Oh, that.
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their true nature revealed.
427,
Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Ha! I see my office. It's right there.
The
you can't see where I'm pointing at. I'm pointing right at my office.
Images on a screen.
Yeah.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Freedom. Freedom is a virtue, I guess. Or is patience for freedom? I'm not sure. Anyhow.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
It could be anything, man. It could be honestly anything.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
There you go.
Never. It was unthinkable.
I was waiting for that.
Wasn't it?
I've seen possible? The narrator say this a million times. So some lines I'm like, I have like memorized, and then some I have like completely forgotten.
The heart of the operation. Controls
a lot of the stuff I remember is just stuff that Jack played
or sad,
recently,
or content,
but
walking, eating, working.
I do remember some stuff like 9 years ago or whatever when it came out.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert
and I made other people
too.
I think I watched Game Theory also play this.
For he
would dismantle
the controls once and for all.
There's another person I guess I did watch. I liked watching a lot of people play the Stanley Parable. It's a great game. Should we press off or on? Let's press off. I'll press on, like, next time. Or, I don't know if it will be next time. But, in our upcoming ending, if I keep playing this, which I really do. Because I really like playing this game.
And a rising
it's really fun
of uncertainty.
and interesting.
Was it over?
Was it over? Is it over? But I thought the end is never the end.
He had
it's
won.
Never the end. It's
he
never
had
the end.
Defeated the machine. unshackled himself from someone else's command.
Okay.
Freedom was mere moments away.
Give me that freedom. I want that freedom.
Even as the immense door slowly opened,
Give me it. I want
Stanley
it. I want
reflected
it. I want
on
it.
how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Give me that freedom.
How had he
I want
been
that freedom.
freed from the
Give me the freedom.
grasp?
Come on.
What other mysteries did this stranger
I don't care about
know?
mysteries. I want freedom.
As sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Nothing mattered
For it
but
was not
freedom.
knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Happiness.
Perhaps his
But
goal
most of
had
all,
not been to
I
understand,
want to get out of this building.
let go.
Get me out of this building.
No
Come
longer
on.
would
Come
anyone
on.
tell him where to
Really
go,
take your time with
what to
this.
do,
Come on.
or how to feel.
Come on. Come on.
Whatever life he lives, it will be
Come on.
his.
Come on.
And that was
Come on.
all he needed to know.
Almost there.
It was perhaps
Come on.
the only thing worth knowing.
Come on.
Stanley stepped through the open
Wish
door.
I could jump right now. Just come on. Just come on. Come on. Come on.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were
True
meant
happiness.
to happen. And Stanley was happy.
It's great. Fabulous. Hey, I beat the game. Not really. I consider beating the game getting all the endings. But, you know, I guess the achievement doesn't lie. I technically beat the game too. New content. Perhaps we should take
New
a look.
content? What does that mean? New content.
It can mean many things. Come on. Come on. Yeah. The end is never the end. Okay. Let's look. This is a long
Hello,
ride.
and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Thank you for allowing me to
know,
play
the
this
Stanley
game
Parable
after
was a
me
video
giving
game
you
released
like
in
25
2013
bucks to
on
play.
home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Right.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable.
Yes, more
delighting
game. That is
audiences the world
exactly
over.
what this universe, this world needed. More
Please
game of
step
Stanley
inside
Parable.
and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Ultra
Oh,
Deluxe,
well, this
here we
sounds
are.
delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Me too.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the
You're right.
beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Right. Is the elevator going up though?
Is it broken? What's going on
Okay.
here? Should we...
I expected it
should
to
we be
go up
moving
right away.
somewhere? Or, oh, there we go. All right, finally,
All right.
at long last, it's
Finally.
on to the new
Finally.
content. I've never been more
We
ready.
need
Let's
the
do
new
it.
content. We need it. Come on. This is
I have to
familiar,
say,
right?
initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious.
Mostly
It's as if the...
tedious.
Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Come on, the content.
All right.
We can jump.
All right, let's see. It's the jump
Oh my god.
circle.
Oh my god, this is great. This is fabulous. Come on. Yeah, oh my god. I am just going to use all these jumps. I don't care what happens afterwards. I am savoring every moment of this. This is fantastic as I am spamming that stupid fake space bar. Come on. I want to jump though. Okay. Anyway, we should continue. It's over here.
Is that it? Surely
so.
that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Right.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping.
Right.
Is this what passes for exciting new content?
Sure,
If this
jumping
is
can
new
be
content,
a
then I could just read
interesting
you the whole
mechanic
dictionary.
that
There's
people
20 hours of new
love.
content right there.
I mean, look
Hell,
at Breath
I
of the
could
Wild.
count to
Link can
30
finally
trillion.
jump
You
on
could
his
put that
own
on the
instead of
box.
having
The
to
Stanley Parable Ultra
go
Deluxe,
off a wall
now
or
with over
something for him to
1,000
jump.
hours of
I
new
think.
content.
I think Breath of the Wild was the first game Link
There's
could
more.
actually jump.
Very good.
Whenever the
I
player
knew
wanted.
there had to be something else. Let's see it.
Yeah.
I'm ready for whatever it is.
Okay, let's look. Let's look. Thank you for joining the new
That's
content.
it?
I
Oh,
am
you've got to be
loving
kidding
the
me.
fact
You see,
that I can
Stanley?
jump. And that
This
was
is
it.
what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me
course.
started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right
Poor
now at the game's
craftsmanship.
achievements, and it's
Of
hard to
course.
believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Of course.
It's my
Yep,
fault, Stanley.
Twitter, the best
I built
way
up
to
too
like
much anticipation around the new content.
argue
I'm
against
afraid.
people.
It could
I guess.
never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
Right.
No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together,
Just us.
like always.
Like always.
What
like
do you
always.
say, friend?
I say so. Oh, is that it? Oh, yeah. Okay, this is different. I remember Jack doing the new content too. So, and him, I watched all his videos. So, yeah. There's that.
Psst. Stanley!
Yo!
Over here! In the vent!
All right,
I want to
but
show
what
you
happens if
something.
Okay, so originally I saw Jack go in the vent, but I never saw him go down here. So I'm actually curious as to what I'll find here.
You don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Okay. I want the new content, though. Give me the new content. All right.
When Stanley came to a set of
No,
two
I
open
wanted to go
doors,
back in.
he entered the door on his left.
All right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
Oh, wait,
and
did
Stanley
I
knew
just
it
mess
perfectly
this up?
well. Perhaps he
mess
wanted
this
to
up?
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow.
This is still the
Yes,
same.
this room.
This
What a
room.
beautiful room. What a
This
gorgeous,
is
gorgeous
the
room.
best room
Thank goodness Stanley
ever.
had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced
all
this
in.
room was now too horrible even to consider.
Yeah, I can never forget this room. This room.
But
It's
eager to get
quite
back
the
to
room.
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Sure. We're going through here. Nope, we're not.
Stanley was so bad at following
Yep.
directions,
I
it's
am
incredible he wasn't
so
5
bad
years ago.
at directions, obviously. You know, we could just, Okay, there we go. Secret ending? No? Okay.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path
I don't
that it seemed the office had
recall
begun.
this.
Well, so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun.
God.
Well, so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun.
Oh, yeah, I
Well, so
remember
far
this.
off the
He's a
beaten
tape
path
recorder,
that it seemed
and
the
then it's
office
like,
had begun.
psych,
Well, so
no, I'm
far off the
not.
beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. Well, so
Goodbye.
far off the beaten
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be.
Yeah.
All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out
should
I'm just
just
a
stop
tape
this. Okay.
recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the
It's
kind
all
of
in my
twist you
head.
think is revelatory.
Oh,
I bet each
who
and
would have
every
thunk?
time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you.
It
Life
is.
being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do.
I just see, like, a most
Now
random
I've become
place,
sad. Look
and
what
it's
you've
like,
done to me.
oh,
This
I
is
might as
all
well just
your
walk
fault.
in. What's the worst that could happen? I restart the game? Oh, yeah. Oh, so it's going to keep doing this over and over until okay, so that's what happens. Okay, so it's going to do
Stanley,
that.
Come
What
over
I'm
here.
going to do
In
is
the
do
vent.
this.
Oh, You
and
don't
he's
want to see
going to
the
do
cool
that.
surprise I made for you? Well,
And then
fine.
before that
You're
door
a dork
closes.
anyway, so who cares?
What does that say? Like who just hate my boss. Okay, I think I said that wrong. Anyway, let's go through here now.
Never mind. You're not a dork.
But now let's go over here. No? Nothing? Nothing? Guess I'm not a dork. Oh, if I go through... Okay. I'm just trying to see what else I can do that I haven't seen so far either. So... What's up there? Okay, that's just that. Let's go down here. Alright.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying
Right,
the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be?
Yeah,
Well, it got me thinking about
Completely
the past
awful.
and how
Only
much
the
better
jump
the
circle
Stanley
and,
Parable
like, an
used to
elevator
be. So I
ride,
made something special
minecart
and
ride.
tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find
God.
it. Just our little secret.
I think other people have
look.
said this. I'm not sure, but this really gives me Skyrim vibes when I would see people walk through
I
here.
call it
I don't
the
know what it
memory
is.
zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Of course.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was
unachievable
before it was
achievement.
solid with a cheap re-release?
Right.
Remember back in October of 2013,
Back in the good old
when the game
days
originally
with, like,
launched?
TVs
Back
that
then,
looked like
video
that.
games had integrity.
Back in the
Back
day
then, it all
of
meant
Memory
something.
Lane.
Oh, the waste.
Smile, because it happened. $1 bill? Is this in 2013 or something? Because I don't see that. I don't know. I'll get it. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Oh yeah, that was an achievement. So apparently if you don't play the game for 5 years, you actually get an achievement, which is kind of crazy, but it's just funny. Nominee, Stanley Parable, Game Innovation, nominee, British Academy Award, debut game. Story, of course, Stanley Parable deserves everything. It's such a great game. Deals with tough choices. Left door or right door? Such a hard decision. Where's the thing? Oh, I can't get out there. Oh, that sucks. Alright. Memories. It really hits me hard. Let's if we go back. No, webs if I go back here. Maybe I don't want memory lane. Oh, I can't. Okay, I have to go through here. Oh wait, I did see this before. The British Academy of Film and Television Arts awarded to does that say Bruce Darley? Okay, The Last of Us. Yeah. Audience. What language is that? Okay, 2014 Independent Games Festival. The Stanley Parable Collector's Edition. National Geographic Times. Oh my gosh, this is great. Absolutely great. I'm trying to see if there's like anything I can do that I haven't seen yet. I want there to be stuff that I haven't seen yet. Oh yeah, it's that one ending that you don't know about if you haven't watched Stanley Parable until now. That happened. Anyhow, Memory Lane. Such a sweet
And over here
place.
is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Right.
Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com.
It's such a great game,
Stephanie
man.
Sterling writes,
You
and
should
I
get
quote,
it. It's pretty fun.
"Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less
Why
than
did
any
he change
form
his
of art,
accent?
Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be
Some
every
things
game ever
I
created."
just question about
Did
the
you hear that?
narrator.
Every game
Even,
ever
like,
created.
even just,
That's how
like,
grand and
playing this through
all-encompassing
again,
the original Stanley
or not
Parable
playing
was.
this through again.
It was literally
First
every
watch
game
it,
ever
then
created.
playing
It was Skyrim. It
it's
was
like-
Persona 3. It was
it was
all
all
of them.
of them.
And now,
Yeah.
it's nothing.
It's
It's no
just like-
games at all.
It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
You just get more
it's
deep
just a
understanding
husk,
with the
nothing.
Stanley Parable.
A lifeless husk.
Just watching
with
it
an
and then
hour
playing
of
it.
new elevator content.
This is a really great game. Let me tell you. We don't need a sequel. We just need the Stanley Parable. Who cares? Who cares about Ultra Deluxe? Who cares that we can now jump in a jump circle only 30 times? The fact that we can just
Here's another
roam
moving
about,
passage, this time from
do whatever.
GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable
Stanley
is both
Parable
a richly
original was the
stimulating
heart,
commentary on
the
the
soul
nature of
of
choice in
everything.
games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley?
I
The
get it,
game
man. I
was
get it.
perfect.
I get
It
you.
didn't need
I
anything
get
else.
you.
It didn't need new content.
did.
It just needed to be left alone.
It only had to be
spend
the
the rest
original.
of time
Nothing
collecting
else.
dust
Who
in the
cares
hallowed
about
hall
jumping
of
30
beloved
times?
video
Who
game
cares
memories.
about going through a memory lane roller coaster ride? The only thing we needed was the original Stanley Parable. Wait, where am I supposed to go now? I think back down the stairs. Right? Yeah.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
So simple.
But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
Right.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory
We're
zone before.
going through the
What's
depths
down here?
of
Oh no.
the
God,
angry
no.
reviews.
Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online
The
video
bad
game
ones.
distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Of course, man. They were totally good. Totally
Honestly,
good.
I could not be
as
bothered to play this
indicated
game
by
to
that
full
review.
completion. The narrator is
upside
obnoxious
down
and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to
He
be
just says
funny.
it like
I'm trying to
a
make a
really
serious work
like
of art.
angry
I suppose
voice,
I could
and
write
it
up a
just
handful of gags
I
to
don't know
insert into the
what it
Stanley
is, but it
Parable,
just makes
but the
me
game is
laugh.
already such a densely layered web of profound
Like, he
philosophical
says,
insights that I can't
"Unfunny."
even imagine where I'd have the room
And
to
that
stick
in
them.
itself is like ironic, because when he says it, it's actually funny. And the way he just anyway, I'm just going to continue on my way through angry review lane, memory lane. I think that's what this is going to be called. I'm not sure.
Okay, let's see what this one
Let's
says.
Let's see what this.
While the
review
idea
says.
for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this
Yeah.
preachiness gets annoying
Man, that
fast.
thunderstorm.
Preachy?
I don't know if you can
Stanley,
hear it.
I'm not preachy, am
Thunderstorm.
I?
No,
You
no,
can tell
no,
me if
not
I'm
at
preachy.
all,
Honestly, you
man.
can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel
Oh,
as
I'm
light
sure,
and airy
I'm
as
sure.
it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to.
Awful.
These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
No.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
No. You got it wrong. Stanley Parable. It was the perfect game
What's
at
this one got to
its
say?
time. Nothing could top it.
You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button?
Okay.
Well, yes.
Yes,
I
that
think we
is
can
exactly
do that.
what
If
we
I'm
need.
truly too preachy, then
We need
then
a
maybe
skip
letting
button.
you skip ahead for just a
Yes.
moment, surely it couldn't
Yes.
hurt.
Yes.
Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record.
They will
Only
be
positive
all
reviews
gone.
of the Stanley
Every
Parable.
review.
That's my
Even if it
motto,
has
eh?
nothing to
It's
do with
always
the
been
skip
my
button.
motto.
If we
I'd
have
do
that skip
anything
button,
for the customers
all the
now.
bad reviews
Yes,
go away.
a skip
That
button
is
we shall have.
exactly what solution will. That is exactly what
And
will happen
here it
if we
is.
have that.
Go ahead and give it a shot.
Okay, just did it.
Oh, you're back,
Yeah.
you see? You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and
Sure.
lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe...
I'm pretty sure he just rambles, so we're
Oh,
just
well,
going
there, sport. You really
spam
did catch me
this.
rambling on a bit, didn't you?
I
But
did.
that's the power of the button.
It's
The
a
minute I
great
start
power.
to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption,
just going to Yep.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley.
Gotta
Now, I
keep
should say that the
spamming
amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
I know.
That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30,
We're
45
skipping,
minutes.
skipping. Who cares?
Stanley, please don't push the button
What?
again. It's been 12
I'm
hours.
pressing this because
You've
I
just been
can. You
frozen
gave
there.
me this
I
power.
don't know
I'm
why the
using
skips are
it
getting
to
longer,
my
but
own
they're-
whims.
Oh, Stanley, you're back.
You sound
back.
like you're 80
Oh, my
years
goodness.
old
I
now.
have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I've been
2
sitting
weeks
here all
maybe.
that time, just
Like,
sitting
he
here.
sounds really old, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, it's just been a week." It's like, what?
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome.
Yep,
I
it's me.
have had time to think about you and about...
Skipping. Just going to power through this. Speed run through this. Oh yeah, if you can't tell, the tree leaves fell off because I'm going so far, and that really loud sound, that is that thing, because I think its battery is low, I believe, and it's like dead or something. It's a nice
But they
touch
didn't
put by
understand
the
the game was
developers. And
never
then the
meant to be
narrator
funny. It
suddenly
was meant to
comes
have a
back.
point. It was meant to speak to the human condition.
Yep,
But where are
yep.
the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned. They screamed.
Well,
They
I'll
gnashed
tell you
their
where the
teeth and
jokes
said,
are. They're right here when
"Entertainer."
I click that skip button. I have the jokes. That's a funny joke, me. No problem, me. Yeah, that was a great joke, me. Anyway, we're skipping again.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is
Never the end, it's 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 never the end. Okay. Nothing. Nothing at all. Can I... I'm speed running through the skip button. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Pop up, pop up, pop up. Come on, come on. Oh yeah, before I press this, that's collapsing because over time stuff, and I don't know if you can hear it. If you can hear it, it might be water trickling. Maybe it's one more skip, but eventually, I think water just comes through that, or no, something to do with water. Anyway, there's that now. Yeah, I think what happened was when it gets so over time, the building just collapsed, and now there's like an actual like, oh look, I can see the ceiling again kind of thing. And yeah, because the building's like ancient now because I'm skipping so far in time, and I'm just sitting there doing nothing. Let me skip again, please. And now life is growing, and now it's gone again. And then I think there's one more skip. What is that? Is that just wind? Yeah, I think that's just wind. I'm going to press it again. Oh. That's a bit spooky. There's like a ghost's squeal or something. And now I can't skip anymore. So now we get to wander up into the horizon. And now we get to look at this vast desert. An endless sea of sand. I think this is it. I think this is the end of this ending here. Yeah. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. It has to. Right? Eventually this has to end, right? But wait, the end is never the end. This goes on forever. Is this what this message meant all along? 9 years after like the initial release, the end is never the end. This is the message that I can just travel forever and it just never stops. Were they hiding that all along? There's a lot of endings I forgot. And then when I get to them, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's right. I remember watching this when I was in 6th grade. Give this video a like if you want to see more. Either way, I'm probably going to keep posting because I actually really like this game. So I'm going to keep doing it. Anyway, see you next time, and I will catch you later.